Welcome to China, where if you can't visit Europe, they'll just bring Europe to you. But here's the catch. A lot of these copycat cities are basically ghost towns. China has a thing for recreating famous European cities. And I mean entire cities. Eiffel Tower? Check. London's Tower Bridge? Double check, but with 2 extra towers for good measure. Even a full-blown Venice, canals, and gondolas included. But why? And more importantly, do people actually live in these places? Let's find out. So, how did this all start? Well, in the 1990s, China was booming. People were getting rich, and what do rich people love? Fancy European vacations. But why travel when you can own a slice of Europe right at home? And so, the duplicature trend was born. AKA, let's copy everything from the West and turn it into real estate. At first, this seemed like a genius idea. Who wouldn't want to live in a picture-perfect Parisian neighborhood? Turns out, not many people. Because while these places look European, they feel eerily empty. The top 10 copycat cities. All right, let's take a grand tour of fake Europe, China edition. Buckle up, because this gets weirder every second. Number 1. Tianducheng, China's fake Paris. Welcome to Paris. Kind of. This place has an Eiffel Tower, wide boulevards, and even Haussmann-style buildings. But instead of cafes and high fashion, you'll find laundromats and noodle soup restaurants. Oh, and a parking lot under the Eiffel Tower, because, aesthetic. Number 2, OCT East, the Swiss Alps, but make it China. Ever dreamed of skiing in Switzerland but ended up in Shenzhen instead? No worries, China has its own version of Interlaken. It's got windmills, Swiss chalets, and even a lake, because nothing says China like an artificial Swiss resort. And now, number 3, Tianjin, Florence, but with Gucci. If you can't afford a trip to Italy, just go to Tianjin. They've got canals, fountains, and mosaics just like Florence. Plus, you can shop at Gucci and Prada while pretending you're in Tuscany. Bellissimo! Next up, number 4, Suzhou, London's weird twin. Suzhou really went all in. Not only did they copy London's Tower Bridge, but they somehow added 2 extra towers, because apparently 4 is better than 2. Also, fun fact, it doesn't actually open for boats like the real one. Minor details. Moving on, number 5, Guangdong, Hallstatt, Austria. Ah, Hallstatt, the picturesque Austrian village famous for its lakes and historic charm. So charming, in fact, that China decided to just copy-paste the whole thing into Guangdong, Disney-style photo spots included. Austrians were not happy. Anyways, number 6, Tianjin, faux Manhattan. Imagine New York, but unfinished, abandoned, and occasionally flooding. That's Tianjin's fake Manhattan, complete with a Rockefeller Center and Twin Towers. It's basically a post-apocalyptic version of Wall Street. Let's go to number 7, Thames Town, a British village. That's empty. Fancy a little British charm? Thames Town has red telephone booths, cobbled streets, and Victorian terraces. Houses sold out quickly. Except, turns out, nobody actually lives there. It's more of a glorified Instagram set than a functioning town. And now, number 8, Pudong, fake Amsterdam. Windmills? Check. Canals? Check. A copy of Amsterdam's Maritime Museum? Check. What's missing? Oh yeah, people. Number 9, Dalian, Venice with a twist. This one is wild. Dalian has 4 kilometers of canals and gondola rides with costumed gondoliers. It's like a fake Venice, but instead of Italian romance, you get a ghost town. Gondola rides to nowhere. And finally, number 10, Luodian, Swedish edition. Welcome to mini Sweden, featuring a fake Lake Mälaren and a quaint Scandinavian business district. Sounds cute, right? Well, too bad, because almost nobody lives there. So, what went wrong? How did these million-dollar projects turn into ghost towns? Let's dig in. Firstly, it may be because it looks cool, but no jobs. Fancy architecture doesn't mean people want to live there. No jobs, no economy, so no reason to stay. Secondly, this is another one of those investment over actual living. Most buyers saw these homes as investments, not places to live, so they just sit empty, gathering dust. And lastly, it's considered as Europe but with a Chinese twist. Like, sure, these places look European, but try ordering a croissant in fake Paris. Instead, you'll find dumpling shops and convenience stores. Aesthetic, 10 out of 10. Authenticity, not so much. China's copycat cities are a fascinating experiment in urban planning. Some are gorgeous, some are ghost towns, and some are just plain weird. But will China stop duplicating the West? Probably not. Because as long as there's a demand for luxury that looks like Europe, developers will keep building. What do you think? Would you live in one of these fake European towns? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into China's weirdest real estate, hit that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for more bizarre real estate stories from around the world.